Wow. Welcome to another episode of the Bong Hit Diaries. I took a big bong hit. Let's just take another one just in case. Oh, third eye Masai. Now that we're in trouble, baby, let's turn this off. So I was just thinking tonight about this Black Lives Matter. And it ties into Blue Lives Matter. Blue Lives Matter is a mindset, okay? It's good and bad, okay? Everything has a polarity to it. And I think this is what Cynthia Replogle is missing, and I think this is what Sheriff Ian Parkinson's missing. They're both opposite poles, okay? Sheriff Ian Parkinson is the positive pole, and Cynthia Replogle is the negative pole. There's variations in between. So this Blue Lives Matter, Cynthia Replogle attacked Miss Linda Austin, and Miss Linda Austin is actually, her maiden name is Guyton. In the Guyton family, okay, the whole family, not just Linda, owns a triangle park in the middle of Oceano. So Cynthia Replogle, being a unelected board member that was appointed by Miss Linda Austin, Miss Gibson, and Miss White, they appointed two people to the board because there are vacancies. And they ran those two, which was Eileen Villa and Cynthia Replogle, ran uncontested because nobody really wanted to run. Okay, everybody was just sick of all this, madness in Oceana. And we figured these three women would vet those two women, Cynthia Replogle and Eileen Villa, which I don't have a problem with Eileen, mainly Cynthia Replogle. So Cynthia Replogle decided, once she got on the board, to attack a fellow board member, okay? So when that deputy was shot here in SLO County, Miss Linda Austin decided, because her husband that everybody loved in Oceano, Larry Austin, was a deputy sheriff. And because it was her family's land, and because her great-grandfather was a sheriff of this county, she thought she was going to support Blue Lives Matter, because that's a Guyton property. And because Miss Linda Austin was married to a hero deputy, she thought his lives matter too. But you know what? That's something that Cynthia Replogle doesn't know. You know why? Because she doesn't care to know people. It's always politics over people. She came here not to get to know people and share her love with one another. She came here to destroy people politically. And Miss Linda Austin has the First Amendment right, the same right that Cynthia Replogle actually abuses by following parades that step on the American flag. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? I'll tell you what. Miss Linda Austin can fly whatever flag she wants, okay? She can fly her freak flag on her property if she wants. And that's called the First Amendment. If she wants to fly the Rhodesian flag, she can fly the Rhodesian flag. If she wants to fly the Confederate flag, well, so be it. That's her First Amendment right, and I support her. And everybody else should support Miss Linda Austin and not Miss Replogle. And people got to realize Sheriff Ian Parkinson isn't perfect too. Okay, he's on the other end of the spectrum. The deputies can do no wrong. My deputies are, flawless. And obviously he has administrative reason to do that because he's the executive of this county. And he has to think of the lawsuits that he's going to catch, and he has to think of what he's going to say, because believe me, his words are carefully crafted, not only by his good nature. I think he has a good nature to him, but also by the law. And he has attorneys telling him what he can and cannot say. Mr. Dan Dow. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to mention his name, but you just can't escape this guy. He's telling people to sing inside of churches without their mask on. Why can't churches just go outside? It's so beautiful. Okay, not now, but when he said it, there wasn't so many fires. They could have just held services outside, and you know what? People probably would have saw them coming. They would have probably just joined the service. You know, people are just dying for spirituality and understanding of what's going on because there's so much chaos going on in the world. And why wouldn't you promote outdoor services for, whatever religion? People could just walk down the block and say, oh my goodness, let's just go see what's going on over here. I don't think that's a bad thing. We have leaders here that aren't creative, like Dan Dow. If he's really a religious person and he wants to promote spirituality, that's a very better idea. Have people come outside on the beach. If they need to wear their mask, they need to wear their mask if they're too close to people. But other than that, I mean, why wouldn't you allow some preacher, some Baptist preacher from Dan Dow's church to stand on a corner with a loudspeaker, not too loud, in town, and talk about Jesus? They do it in downtown Los Angeles all the time. Why shouldn't they do it here? People could just sit on the grass and listen to them. I think that's a fantastic idea. What do you think, Dan Dow? I think that's better than cramming into a small building with a bunch of people and risking getting the COVID-19 virus. And plus, this is what Oceano's all about, Anslo County as a whole. We have nature. Nature heals. And so does Jesus. And so does Allah. And so does Elohim and all the other religions. Okay? So Kalki Claus has come to town. If people understand that reference, Kalki. There's a big dispute over what timing we're in. Some people think we're still back in the old timing. We're in Kalki Claus right now. Kalki. Kalki is the clock you got to set your time to. So that's my Bong Hit Diaries for today. Go infantry or go home.